Question. I don't know.
In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smiling. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Grand rising people. It's your girl Reese, aka Best That Ever Did It. Yes, it's another morning, another beautiful day, and all that good stuff. Girl, amen, man, ladies, men, gentlemen, women. I had an awesome weekend this weekend. I almost forgot to say a word for my sponsor. I had such a nice time this weekend with my fellow comedians. It was so pleasant, and I had pleasant surprises popping up all over the place, even from Roanoke, Virginia, and right here in my very own southwest area, southeast area. Oh, I mean, it was just awesome. Okay, let's get into this goodness right here. Which is boo boo boo. Shades of Blue by AM Morning. Yes, it is. I know it's a blue, gloomy day outside. Well, actually, a gray. So that's why you need some shades of blue in your morning today. And also, you need some Molly Moss Sea Moss. He is the Sea Moss boss that can get you jump started and on your way. Yes, that's right. Molly Moss. He got the lemonade. He got the teas. What? He got it in gelatinous form so you can make smoothies out of it and put it in your own coffee and tea. Whatever you want to do with it. That young man is talented. He has that along with some other good old edible products that you may want, need, and love, or you just might need in your life. All right, let's get into the goodness. Woo! I feel like I'm on one today. I don't know why I feel high. Maybe it's because that bad ass sleep that I had last night, cracking my back. My back is hurting. But let me tell you something. The Zenden 80. The Zenden 80 lady. Friday, I did the Zenden class to help pull my muscles with the chair exercise. I got more invigorated this time because I didn't use the weight, so I didn't hurt my upper body. But I found out what was hurting my upper chest is when I'm bending over and I'm doing this, and the boobies are pulling. The boobies are pulling. And Vicky said, "You got a sports bra on, baby? They don't make no sports bra for no 48 mm's." So no, all I had was a regular bra, but she told me to get a real tight bra, the one that get up close to my chest, the one that feel like it's taking your blood pressure, you know, the one that had your titties up here to your chin. She said, "Put one of those on." I'm like, "But I can't breathe and put one of those on." She said, "But it'll help to keep the boobies from pulling and stretching and hanging." So that's what I'm going to do. It's either that or bind them things, and they too big to buy. I'm like, I don't know. Woo! It's nothing I can do about these jokers but get them cut off. It's too heavy. The 50 pounds is starting to really weigh on my body as I get older. That ain't right. I'm trying to get the rest of me come in, and I got 50 pounds boobies all over. But until I get rid of them boobies, I'm going to use them for what they there for. I'm going to use them for magic trick. I'm going to use them as a panini press if somebody wants some hot ham and cheese sandwiches. I'm going to use them to store the liquor. I'm going to use it to store the ice cream. Whatever I'm needing them for, I'm going to use them for. I'm going to use them jokers. They here. You're not going to be here just causing me pain. You're going to have to give me some pleasure too. So I'm going to use them jokers for all it's worth. And, you know, I might put them on the market. I might let the people fill them up for a nominal price. Or I might get an OnlyFans page for just friends or something. I don't know. OnlyFriends is the OnlyFans. I think I said it right. But anyway, let's get into this goodness. Who do I got in the building today so I can say good morning to everybody? Good morning, everybody. Good morning to the panel. It's Monday Madness. What is grinding your gears or what is you just crazy about or just anything? What's going on? Good morning.
What's up, family?
Hey, baby, I got to speak up. Oh, another thing. My eyes is getting a little worse. I get a shot Friday. So until Friday, please bear with me. And it ain't even got nothing to do with a bigger screen because it's just the brightness from the screen that's starting to bother my eyes now. But hey, fan page.
Hey,
Hey,
y'all hear echo?
Do I hear echo? No. Do y'all hear echo?
I don't hear one.
Okay. Good morning. Good morning. How are you, Phil?
I'm good. I need to shout y'all out, man. Y'all came through and killed it on Saturday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's what it was about. I had a good time Saturday with my baby, Miss Chocolate. Miss Chocolate, she's always the first diva of DC, 72-year-old comedian, still keeping it fresh and hot. Miss Chocolate. And a shout out to Brenda Brown for coming through all the way from LA to hosting the thing. Look, I had to yank Brenda up by her neck. She didn't even want to give me a hug at first, Phil. Did you see it? I was like, if you don't stop playing with me, shit, the year that we had, come over here. Look, I missed her birthday in June and everything. I know Brenda was like, well, damn, out there. It's like the Matrix. I was like, come over here. Give me my hug. You don't feel I don't play with my hugs. That's
I know, that's right.
That's how you see how much people love you. My aunt used to say that by the way they hug you. If they hug you good and wholesome, they really bang with you. But if they give you that fake church hug, the pat on the back hug, she was like, that's okay.
No.
But yeah, so that's
why I try to hug you, cut off your damn breath.
Well, those hugs is because of my boobies. I think I almost smothered Molly Saturday. I was giving him a goodbye hug and I yanked him in the car. I don't mean to be so forceful, but I just be yanking people all over the place.
You be kidnapping niggas.
I done yanked Brenda in the titty. Come here, Brenda. L.A. Josh Preston, David Green. Thank you, funny man, David Green. Lee and my baby Shaquan Williams. Shaquan. And on. It was a power pack Saturday for the barbershop, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was fire. They loved it.
And the DJ, I like the DJ. Hey DJ.
Yeah.
And they got me a Jamaican Squally. Yeah. He always talking more stuff in the barbershop. Look, I had him quiet this Saturday, didn't I?
Yeah. And so you know you had it rocking because none of your white friends showed up. None of your white boyfriends showed up.
Nope, none of my white boyfriends. So I had to take it back to the islands. I had to go back to Jamaica.
Yeah, you had my Jamaican guy. He was like shit. He was like Irie, everything is Irie.
Everything was Irie. But it was awesome. Frank, Sonia, and Naldo. It was I just love those guys.
They love you too, baby. They love you too. They straight up, you know, it's good doing a show for people that appreciate you.
That's right. That's right. Because it feels like home. Tumac Barbershop. So it just feels like home. And I don't know if anybody noticed, but I've been feeling down and depressed, and I don't like the holidays because holidays.
I'm not a holiday person either.
It's when all the family stuff get together, and it just reminds me that a lot of my family is gone. It's here. The ways I try not to let it weigh on me and get me down. That's why I come on every day, and I thank God for my Morning Mac family and the people that He put around me in my life. And I look at it, I say, He's filling the gap for me, because when I had all my family, I didn't have all this going on. So now that I don't have the family, He was like, baby, make your family bigger. Let your family grow. Let your light touch everybody, because I have so much love to give. And just because my loved ones isn't here in this physical plane, do I stop giving my love and goodwill to everybody? No, you don't. You don't. You give it to the other people, because this world is truly in need of love. Strangers are in need of love. And by the effort collections from the Morning Mac Show and the Beast Mentality, thank you, Beast One. Thank you, Manny Ice. And thank you, Coach. And thank you, Morning Mac Show. I went last Thursday, I told you, Phil, I lost my mind in the damn toy store. It felt so good, though. I forgot how good it felt being a kid, being a child, and then you see the kids and you talking to the people. I was telling the people about the 2 Mac Barber Show. My Aunt Pam was like, you is always advertising everywhere you go. I was like, but you got to. When people like you and see your light, they want to follow you. So yeah, I was handing cars out at the daggone store. We was up there, Target, Walmart, Fabulous. We was all over the place. And I'm doing this because this is
baby, we truly appreciate you.
No, I mean, we appreciate you.
Streetline appreciate you, everybody. This is about making a difference for some kids.
Yes, it was. And I wish I could be there just to see the face and again, because they got a trash can. What was one of them like take the trash can out?
One of the big dumpsters.
One of them dumpsters kind of trash can. They got filled with toys, and I just wish I want to do more. So I'll be in North Carolina during Christmas time. I say I normally don't like the holiday. I don't like to perpetuate the lie and all of that, but I do enjoy helping people and seeing a smile on their faces. And I realized that a lot of these groups and stuff are giving toys to the kids that's also needy. A lot of kids been displaced because of fire, been displaced because of homelessness, been displaced because of whatever. And they have nothing. I mean, not say forget for the holiday, but they don't have any normal toys for kids. Every little child should have something to play with.
That's why we're trying to reach out to like battered women's shelters so they can come through and pick up some toys for their kids. I know things are a little tough on them.
Yes. And
Phil, the most important thing, Phil. Hey, Phil, the most important thing, Phil, is that whether they know you or not, they know someone gives a fuck.
That's all that matters at the end of the day. I mean, I'm a little me. I ain't no big guy. I'm just trying to, do my part. I don't need the recognition.
Yep.
I'm good.
Push that stone up the hill. Push that stone up the hill.
Damian Seaman, what's going on? Good morning.
Yes, I am your white boyfriend. Connie said I can have a girlfriend. So, yes, I'm the white boyfriend. I just showed up. Thanks for having me on today.
Damian Seaman is that that white guy that we have on the show? I was like,
yeah, that's him.
Little do you know, Damian, we be having a plethora of guys on the show. White, black, Puerto Rican, Chinese, Indian, Asian persuasion, because this is the multicolor of Bittaton. So
this is the Morning Mac United Nations show.
That's right.
That's right. It's a damn pinwheel, y'all. It's a pinwheel.
It's whatever we make it to choose it to be. And I just want
That's right. You just start throwing paint on a spinning disc, and guess what? You're going to make art, and this is what it is right here, the Morning Mac Show. Art.
Yes. It's something. We will make it into something. Oh, and Molly, you got a video pulled up for me, Molly Mall. I was seeing some stuff over the weekend.
I want to shout out to Molly, too, for coming through, man, and doing what he do, man. I didn't expect it, but I appreciate it.
Badass.
That's my baby, Molly Mall. That's my Molly Mall.
What the
Everybody,
hell is
I can
this?
say that. That's my Molly. I can say that because he is. He's my little brother. He's my sweetie. He's my super producer. But most of all of those titles, there is one title that kudos that go out to him. He is my friend.
Amen. Lock it in. Lock it in.
Yeah. Molly, where you at? Okay. Everything. Let me see. Can I see?
It looks
Molly.
like Phil Page out there. That looks like
Yeah,
Phil.
this looks like this is Vegas. This is not Saturday.
Okay.
I think that's Brenda's video up. When I heard this
I don't know
video.
what that is, Molly. What's that?
Brenda got video
up.
Brenda had that video up. She wanted to share.
That's me in Vegas.
Oh, that's Phil in Vegas.
Yeah.
She want everybody to see Phil in Vegas.
Yeah, I think she's not ready to share it yet, though.
Which I had a ball in Vegas.
Oh,
I suggest anybody next time she has something out there, y'all try to get out there, man. That shit is off the chain.
It's off the chain.
Yeah.
I couldn't make it. So I tried though.
Well, baby, you were there in spirit. You held yours up in spirit. We took your love with us.
Amen.
David is crazy.
Althea's love just goes everywhere.
Well, maybe next time, we may be able to do her anniversary show in DC. She can take it anywhere in the world, but maybe we could get it on the East Coast if everybody can go west. Because most of us are out here. All of us is so.
Yeah, everybody a little bit everywhere.
Yeah. Get to a good spot where everybody can go without costing the arm and the leg and a little bit. Well, you got to plan to get good tickets now. I guess you got to get them now. But Spirit has got ridiculous, and so did Southwest. I was like, I used to fly Southwest all the time. Hey, what's going on with Southwest? So I guess Southwest is a good company now. And Spirit and Frontier, and then I want to go to international flight and fly back. I was like, this is crazy. And then I found a ticket that I thought was reasonably priced, but it was a 36-hour ride. I didn't understand that. I said, hell no. What do they do? They don't. I don't know.
What you gonna do for 36 hours? Where you gonna go?
You'll kill me. You die. How do a flight last that long? I guess
they're gonna take you to London and bring you back.
No, I think they're the delays.
That's one hell of a fucking layover.
I was like, no.
Ain't no layover. That's the layout. Shit.
Oh, it'd be quicker to drive. It'd be quicker to drive. I'm like, this is ridiculous. So I don't know what the airlines is doing. What was going to get ready to come up. Yeah. But I do know that we have flying objects in the skies. I was looking at pictures. I was like, and they're saying that these are drones. Who is flying the drones in the no-fly area? I thought this area was the no-fly area because it's near the White House, the Pentagon, and all that. Phil, you a military man. Damn, you a military man. Isn't
yep.
This area supposed to be a no-fly zone?
It all depends on what NORAD says on a day-to-day basis. NORAD controls everything, and they control that from basically Nevada, but they control everything as far as fly zones for all commercial flights.
No. They said somebody's flying drones and all that, but we got Andrews Air Force Base right here. Andrews is right here.
Yep. It is. It's right there, Langley, Virginia.
No, Andrews. Not Langley, Virginia. Andrews Air Force Base right here. I'm talking about it's
okay.
Right in Maryland. Andrews Air Force Base is in Allentown, Maryland, Camp Spring in that area. Is there another Air Force base, Andrews, that we don't know about?
Bowling
Air Force Base.
Yep.
Okay, because we got Andrews and Bowling right here. Okay. So I don't know which one they fly. I know they fly the jets from Andrews because when they hit 9/11, the jets came straight from Andrews because I felt the sonic boom, I did not know what a sonic boom was until you read about it. But when we felt that aftershock of them jets, I'm on the bottom floor of an apartment building. Why did all of my windows shook? All of the patios were shaking. I thought we was about to have an earthquake. I was like, dang, a sonic. I wonder how many jets was that went by to make me feel the sonic boom.
Well, they got to be going real fucking fast.
And how many? Because like I said, I'm in an apartment, a 6-level apartment building. I'm like, what? I thought it was the earthquake. Yes, I did. I never forget it. I got up that morning. I didn't go to work because I was hung because I was celebrating my birthday. I know my birthday came on the 8th, and I was celebrating my birthday. So then when 9/11 hit that Monday morning, that's when I was working at the law firm, Walpoth and Napleson. First time going to Atlantic City. First time getting that far out. First time going gambling. First time, I just turned 30. And I had lost my daggone mind. And they took my money and the machines and all that stuff because I thought it was a change. I put a 20 in trying to get change, and it was a daggone slot machine. And every time I pressed it, it rolled and took my money. I said, excuse me. And then the daggone guard was there laughing because he was like, I was like, I ain't never been in before. I don't know. It said machine. And he said, yeah, that's the name of the slot machine. But he gave me my money back, and he showed me where to go and get change. He was nice. This is on my 30th birthday when I turned 30. Nick, who I called it Coach, my boyfriend, his sister took me and Electa out to Atlantic City. I had a blast hanging. It was just us three. I had a good time. So, woo! But like I had a good time Saturday being with my friends, being with Molly Mall, Trey Williams. We missed you, boo. It was a nice show Saturday. I know you probably were busy working. How your job, Trey? Good morning.
It's going good. Actually, it's a lot smoother.
Can't hear you.
We can't hear you, baby. Trey, he's having some technical difficulties, but for you, Damien, you missed a good show. Like I said,
hey man, I so wished I could have been there because one of the conversations me and Phil had when him and Brenda were out here is what's written on my arms, and that's "Be the change in the world." And I know he witnessed it firsthand when we saw that young soldier just out of boot camp. Didn't expect me to give him the respect he deserved for putting that uniform on. And the fact that Phil does what he does is every day he puts that uniform on to help, to give back. Because if you ain't doing that, you ain't worth a shit.
Well, speaking of giving back and paying homage, this past weekend was the wreath laying ceremony at all the cemeteries throughout the U.S. Saying thank you by laying the wreaths. I think that's what it's called, the ceremony of laying the wreaths on people that served in the military and died in the field of duty or in combat, or while in the military, whether it was fighting the war or not or whatever.
Well, at my VFW and Legion, I don't know if you've seen it, Phil. He's military, so he understands. It's a poppy. It's a red poppy, and it's got wire on it, and you put it on your clothes, no matter where it is. We gave those out a lot.
What's the red poppy?
It symbolizes solidarity and unity amongst all armed forces.
I got to look up the flower.
It goes all the way back to World War I.
I don't even know what it looked like. I don't even know what it
looks like. A little red flower.
But I do know what the Zenden 80 looked like. And I go back to say that because I'm a big girl and I had to do the cheer exercises and it helped me. The way Vicky had me positioning for some of these exercises at the edge of my chair, I was like, oh, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that. But it was good. I felt better. That's why I think I felt good on Saturday. I wasn't as tight or as loose. I was able to breathe and walk a little bit further and a little more. And I'm gonna start doing that yoga more often. And my thing came yesterday for my legs. I have this. I ordered the machine offline. It costs. I hope that's the right one. It better be the right one because it costs almost $300 for that damn machine. But it's supposed to help your peripheral nerve damage in your leg and the circulation and everything. I tried to see if Medicare covers it. Medicare.
For like neuropathy? Althea, yes. Are you talking about neuropathy?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's starting to cripple your girl here. So I'm like, oh, and the pain in the leg. So I can't have this swelling and stuff. So I got the compression socks and I got the machine, and it's supposed to be a low impact to get off the knees. So I said, I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna do what I got to do, baby. I may not get back to jumping around doing splits, but I'm gonna get back to doing something. And to get these old legs moving, So I'm making do what
you can still do the splits in your mind. You can do the splits in your mind.
Yes, I can. And if I find a pole strong enough, I'll swing around the pole. Hopefully it won't be a pillar of nobody's building no more. I stopped my demolition work. I was into demolition work. Every time I grab one of the poles and pillar and go around a couple loop-de-loops, talking about sonic boom, talking about house and windows shaking, they be like, get her ass off of there. She bringing the house down. I was like, dang. Big girl can't get no respect, no love around here. But I found out that I have an intimidating personality. I'm like, no, I don't intimidate nobody. But maybe men think I'm a little rough. And maybe that's why they feel that I'm a little unapproachable. Molly, what video we got up to see? I guess because I'm a bear. I'm not a cool girl, I'm a bear, like Phil said. Lions, tigers, and bears. Let's see the video, y'all.
Yeah, they removed the sound. I guess it say no sound on this clip, but it say how they are over Maryland. Some UFOs with them drones that been flying around everywhere.
The lights, that's the video with the lights.
Yeah, with
y'all drones. See that in the sky? How are they even letting that happen? How is that even possible? Because aren't some of these drones loaded up with weaponry? Or with anything?
Not the ones the citizens had. That's an army or something.
Wait a minute, I can't hear you, Molly. Turn your mic up.
Hold on. Yeah, I said not the ones the citizens should have, but they say they don't know where these drones came from. They don't know where they from, who they belong to. They don't know where they came from. They lying like shit, but that's what they saying,
you know they are.
Hey, I saw it on the news that they I guess like right around New York or whatever, there was like drones that were the size of small cars. Big ass drones.
Wow. Can you see these drones, Damien? I got pictures.
No, I saw it on. I watch the news every morning when I get up, and it was yesterday that they were talking about. You got Senator Schumer going, well, we have more questions than we have answers. So it just like if you go back a few months ago when we shot a fucking balloon out of the sky and we found out it was a Chinese spy balloon. I mean, we don't know what the fuck's going on right now. And technology, the way it is, what's going to happen in the next 10 years, I'd be not surprised that every one of us, has got something hanging overhead, checking us out, making sure we're doing our shit right and being controlled.
Yeah, that's gonna be your next. They're gonna have guns. They're gonna be able to shoot your ass and assassinate your ass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
I can't wait for someone to fucking try and assassinate my ass. I know how to duck,
they were
motherfucker. I
like,
know
you
how to
better be
duck.
walking to the because they can zoom in and see the target. They can see all the citizens.
What
So
up?
I mean,
Yeah.
talking about invasion of privacy, they ain't got to worry about that no more. They monetize. Molly,
Nah,
what
it's
was
a
that
law.
movie?
You can't fly drones in certain airspace and all that. That's why none of this makes sense. You know, I'm with Trump. If y'all don't know what it is and not sure where it came from, shoot the shit out the sky. Why y'all
Fuck yeah.
flying around and letting them fly around? Because it's y'all equipment. It's y'all putting it out here to make it fear and have people out here fear monger. Oh my God, it's aliens. I
That's
told
right.
people aliens was about to come. This just some made up bullshit. They about to come. Blue Beam, Project Blue Beam about to come when they're gonna project images in the sky and people gonna think it's the return of Jesus or some other shit in the sky. It just they got technology that we just don't understand yet. And for people who've been keeping up with it, they do. Like this is nothing new. Like I done flew a drone. They took my drone, $5,000 drone. The police took it from me. I can't do nothing about
Wait
it
a minute.
because
Hold on. You gotta elaborate on that. Why did the police take your drone, bro?
in
Why?
DC,
I need to
where
hear
I'm
that.
at, you can't fly in certain air in DC. Period, you can't fly in the airspace with a drone, especially over
I got
certain.
you. Okay.
They would take it out the sky ASAP. So before they shot it out the sky, they told me take it down, which I took it down, but they took it anyway, and I was right down Anacostia Park, So it was just amazed. Soon it got to a certain height, they somehow knew exactly where I was at.
Mhm.
So it's just so BS when they say they don't know where it is, where it came from,
They know,
who's controlling
motherfucker.
the
They know.
drones.
They
The
know.
drones ain't got no way they can track it, no heat sensors. It's just like wow, okay.
You know that's a lie, and we all know that's a bold-faced lie. But like you said, that's to keep the panic among the people. So when they want to hit that go button, we gonna go. You know that
Uh,
it's
the other thing about that drone thing is that you have to be licensed. If you're not licensed, that's when they take them. I have 2 drones. If they're not registered and you're not licensed, yeah, they will come and take them.
yeah, but
You
and
need
not
to have
only
a
that, you
driver's
can be
license to
registered and
fly a
licensed if
drone.
you fly it.
Yeah, you have to be certified to fly a drone. Yes,
If
especially
you fly it,
and especially here, you have a lot of military. You have a lot of presidential airspace here. Like where I used to live over there in Huntington,
What if you got
that's
just one of those
presidential
toy
airspace.
helicopters that looks like a drone? Yeah, those little toy helicopters you get, for the kids, and it flies up.
Yeah,
And
the ones I used to build as a kid. Yeah, the remote control, they don't go as high as a drone. A drone can go damn near up to 8 stories, 9 stories high, depending on what kind you got. And you can take pictures with these drones. Those other ones you could not.
well, whether they're taking pictures or not, it's not supposed to be up there because it's the no-fly zone. And no
Right.
fly means no fly. I
And
don't care what it's for.
you have to learn those. That's why you have to be certified to know what you can fly, where you can fly it.
Well, we ain't got to be certified. All we need to know, you can't fly them. So we ain't the one doing it. So if you know the citizens ain't the one doing it, why not snatch them up out the sky, out of space? Because this is my thing. You giving your enemy a foothold. So by you not shooting down stuff and letting it fly, what if somebody get in the mindset they want to spread some virus or something out there, whatever?
man,
They could do so much
I'd be
damage
salty as
before
fuck.
the people even react.
But see, you got to realize that we give them a certain amount of airspace.
How you gonna give somebody airspace in your no-fly zone?
They used to sell that shit by let's see, what was it, $40 for 1,500 square feet of airspace?
I'd be
That's just
salty
like
as hell. Someone took a $5,000
that's a
drone that I was flying around.
that's
I'd
a
be
real
salty as fuck.
that's a real live thing. Airspace, you can sell airspace. It's like a mineral right now. I mean, but I knew that back in the 80s and 90s. They came up with that airspace thing.
But here's my thing. You know, New York is a no-fly zone, especially after 9/11. And with our enemy no-fly zone, now all of a
You have to-
sudden stuff could go fly up in the air now. just like the balloon they shot down over the summertime.
Well,
People can go.
I'm just telling you that they give certain people certain airspace to fly in.
Yeah, Tyler Perry owns some airspace. You know, there's a
Yeah,
lot of celebrities that do. So when they take certain flights, they ain't gotta pay nobody. It's no different than down here on the land. When you flying certain people airspace, you gotta pay a fine or a
you
fee.
gotta pay for it. Yeah.
You
This
know,
ain't no daggone Monopoly game.
man,
Yeah,
this is crazy. It is. Somebody try to
I'm
purchase this
telling you that
or
you can't. It's just like you
crazy.
can't fly military airspace at all.
Yeah, they shoot your ass right out the sky.
Right out the damn sky. When I lived over on Huntington, I lived right where the Fort Lyon was. That was the first. That was one of the first guard stations of the White House when Lincoln was in office. And that helicopter to this day, even though it's a resident now, all of that is residential. The helicopter still comes there and shine his light right. It used to shine a light right into my house, right into my house, because it's still in presidential airspace. They never changed it.
wow. I tell you, you learn something new every day about some big bull and some more bull happening. Man, I've been doing good eating, good healthy, clean eating. Um, guess what I had for dinner last night, y'all?
French fries and pork and beans.
Broccoli.
I not the
Broccoli.
broccoli.
I had
Wait a minute. Did it have cheese on it?
no
Fresh broccoli steamed.
fresh broccoli. Yes,
You
I
steamed it.
yes I did. Giant had broccoli on sale. I got 6 bundles of the big old heads. I said,
Mhm.
oh, I'm gonna eat broccoli because it's good for you. It's good for your eyes. It's good for your heart. Um, broccoli got some health benefits that I need to boost up on.
Definitely, I eat broccoli. And my freezer got frozen broccoli. It's got fucking Brussels sprouts. I got. Only
Like
thing I don't like about eating asparagus, I really can't cook asparagus. But when I eat asparagus, it gives me the most pungent urine.
But that's everybody. It makes everybody urine like that.
What
You
smell
can do,
bad?
yeah.
What?
Asparagus is one of those food that goes to the urine. Yep, it's one of those foods. And you can saute asparagus. You can bake asparagus. You can cook asparagus just like you do green beans.
Yeah, because I was remember when I was talking to Gwen about the asparagus, and she
But
said you
cut
have
the
to cook them
tips off of
standing
the
up,
bottom. Cut the bottoms off of it.
and
Not
she
the
said
part with the
and she
tree.
said
But
you had to cook them up. What you had to cook them standing up.
oh, I just saute them in the pan with some garlic and butter.
And she said you have to cook them standing up. If you're gonna cook them standing up. And I looked at that what she was saying, and that is a good way. I haven't tried that one, but I did the lay down and the crispiness, but it's bitter too. But I ate them, but ooh, going to the bathroom afterwards. If you've not never you ate them and you go to the bathroom, you urine, you'll be like, oh my goodness, the acid is terrible.
But don't eat them raw because the gas is pungent. A lot of
Are you?
vegetables tend to eat raw. I mean, it's good for you. You're supposed to eat them raw or a little al dente. That's when they blanched in the water.
Mhm.
In the cold, hot to cold.
I said that one. What's the other one? My favorite of all time is fried string beans. I love my
Oh,
fried string beans. I got
I
me.
ate some of those. I think at TGI Fridays a long time ago. They batter them, and it's light batter like they
Mhm. I got mine from Boston Market.
like wasabi. Remind me of wasabi green beans, and then they
I
have
don't.
some type of a spicy wasabi sauce that we dip them in. So,
I think that was. I got those from Boston. What was it? Boston Market.
other than
They
that,
had.
I haven't had any fried green beans. I don't think.
They were
I don't think
good,
so.
man. I love fried string beans.
I like fried zucchini as an appetizer.
Yeah.
I like fried mushrooms. Oh man,
I'm
Outbacks they got
allergic.
button mushrooms. Oh, they was
Allergic.
delicious. You
I
allergic
cannot.
to mushrooms?
Yeah, I cannot have mushrooms. I hate cauliflower. It just looks terrible to me. I just can't do the cauliflower.
Mm. Well,
It looks
we-
like a brain, and I like dipping it in ranch dressing. Give me some cauliflower. I eat that shit all day.
it looked like white broccoli to me.
Yeah,
But-
it does.
Okay, wait a minute. We're gonna get racist about vegetables. Come on now.
That's
It looks
not
like
racist.
white
That's
broccoli.
that's a prejudice. It's not
It's
racist.
prejudice. Yeah, what you want it to be green, you can't eat the white shit. What the fuck's going on here, man?
That's
Come on.
just, we talking about what it looked like.
That's a
What
prejudice.
it looked like. Molly, we got the next video up. What it is, what it looked like. And I know you ain't talking about color and prejudice. I heard you last night talking about some David Green, the black guy. Did
The
you?
black
You
guy.
don't have to say the black guy. Just say people by their names, Damien. And I was like, really, David? That's what you gonna say? The black guy?
No. We've got the show locked in for January 31st, and all I was saying is I got the white guy Tony Viagra from Jacksonville, Florida, and then I got the black guy David Green coming from shit. I don't even know where he's coming from. I think he's coming from Maryland. I think so.
An
Yeah,
aspiring
yeah.
rapper who was 23 at the time had his mom killed for insurance money. His name is Kwame Wilson, who went by the rap name Young QC. This was his mother, a beautiful young lady, and this how it all happened. People who knew Kwame growing up often described him as a spoiled child. Kwame wanted to be a famous rapper so bad, so one day he told his friend Eugene Spencer to kill his mother. Kwame then called his mother and told her he was on his way home. Then he gave his friend Eugene the access code to his mother's apartment. He then went there and shot Kwame's mother. And get this, Kwame was on the phone with Eugene as his mother was being shot. As a matter of fact, after Eugene shot Kwame's mother, Kwame told him on the phone, make sure that is dead. And so Eugene stabbed her after he shot her. Anyway, 1 week after his mother's death, Kwame liquidated her bank account, getting more than $90,000. He also was the beneficiary of 2 life insurance policies. He then went to social media, flaunting his cash, showing designer clothes, Jordans he had bought, and luxury cars. And this was within weeks of his mother's death. An aspiring rapper who was 23 at the time had his mom killed for insurance money.
And how much time did he get?
That guy should be buried underneath the fucking prison.
He should be.
I said that nobody's saying if he went to jail. I mean, if you know that much, is that just a story that they're telling, or I haven't heard anything about it on the news. That should have made news. That Mendez brothers is getting out of jail soon too.
Killing they doing stuff for the money, for the insurance money, that's been around forever.
Yeah.
People doing unsavory and unscrupulous things for the insurance money. But what kind of person you got to be a dark-hearted person. A dark-hearted person to want to off your parents, your loved ones, wives, husbands.
Sounds to me like some boy didn't have no real daddy in his life that should have given a fucking ass whooping.
If daddy, it don't matter if daddy is there or not. He can kill daddy too. It don't matter if you
whatever put that into that boy's head.
When a person is ruined. Listen, when a person is ruined like that, he's ruined.
Yeah, I agree, Lee. I agree, 100%.
When he's spoiled, yeah.
Baby girl,
Now,
agree,
spoiled
100%.
is different. Spoiled is, okay, he's a selfish little kid. Ruined mean you ruined his entire life, giving him everything that he wanted. He didn't have to struggle for nothing, and he didn't respect it.
You don't know how to take no. The word no. They don't understand the word no,
Yeah,
and it's
just
sad
like
when you see
just like right now, the courts are trying to have the Menendez brothers come back and say, okay, we don't have to serve life in prison because yeah, we have evidence that our dad raped us or some shit. You know, I mean, is that ruined?
that's sick. That's sick, and they
I
damn
just,
messed them boys up.
I just told you the Mendez brothers they've been already been said that they're gonna be released.
Now, did their parents
Oh,
really do
really? I
that
didn't
to
know that.
them?
He killed.
Or
He
they just
they
making that
they
story
killed.
up?
I don't know. I know they wanted that inheritance. The parents told them no about. I can't remember the entire story, but the parents wanted something. I mean, he wanted something from the parents, and the parents said nothing. But the brothers, and they said no until not until
But
you
now
do this, this, and that.
the dad told his boys, you guys get nothing.
Do y'all remember a while back where we talked about the show where the little boy, the little 9, he's either 9 or 12, can't remember. He wanted a video game and the mother told him no, and he shot his mom in the head. He wanted one of the VRU video games.
I don't remember the shot in the head, but I remember that one that tore up the front. I know that one that tore up that house, broke the TV and everything.
That was something else. That was they said that he was
Oh, they took his phone. They took the phone. That's
right,
what it
but
was.
they said, but that boy was mentally delayed a little.
Anybody that does that is mentally delayed.
I mean, yeah, but being
Molly said that they gave him 99 years. Whoa.
Which one? The one the rapper
one who killed his mama.
Yeah.
And if he died, honest, they gave him 99 years. If he died before his 99 years go up, they're gonna rearrest him and charge him with escape.
Oh, that's fucked up, Lee. That's fucked up.
Gives him life.
I
often wondered why would they give the people the life in jail instead of executing. Well, I know if they give life in jail, they have a worker for the rest of their life. So I get it.
Well, the rapper got more time than the guy that actually did it.
Because he set it up. Because
it's called conspiracy.
Oh damn! Slicky Boo Boo said gas his ass.
Good morning, Slicky.
Well, morning, Slicky.
Called me Saturday. He called me. No, he called me yesterday because I was tired Saturday. He called me yesterday and told me congratulations. He said, I heard you did your thing at the barbershop. He said, that's what you're supposed to do. And I was like, yeah, and then he threatened to beat my ass right after that.
Right. I just looked at myself. I am greater, motherfucker. I gotta go shave.
I thought you was just basking in the glow. I didn't know thought that was just the light.
No, I'm great in the motherfucker. I got the gray patch is coming back.
That's right. He looks like he's doing a video for OnlyFans. Look at him.
This is Josh Preston in the building. Good morning, LA. He's in there. Josh Preston was alive up front and showed out Saturday. That's LA Josh Preston. Look, he's a lot bigger than I thought he would be. I thought he was, for some reason, I thought he was short. Josh is tall. I was like, look at Josh.
You know, that's the first time I've seen him perform. And I liked it. I liked him for his performance. That's the very first time I ever seen him. I know. I've seen some of
the skin and sell the white jokes. Tell him, Josh. Get him, Josh.
I know. I saw him. I saw some of his video clips in a few years back, but I wasn't doing comedy like I'm doing it now. But now that I'm doing, I said, okay, he's pretty fucking good. I like it. I like
the premises of his joke. It's thought provoking. And some of the stuff I was like, that's right. Get him, Josh. Tell him, Josh.
He did the damn thing.
I'm like, talk about them too. They be doing stuff too, you know. So I like the culture shock and all that good stuff with Josh. And he's in Roanoke, Virginia. So I'm thinking that I don't know if Roanoke is a predominantly white town or black town. But I like when you are immersed in that diverse culture, you get a little bit of everything. You get that seasoning on your food. You know, a good joke is like a piece of meat. you don't know what the kind of flavor that meat gonna have, depending on what kind of seasoning you put on it. And
That's
when we
right.
add our little pizzazz in our life and stuff, we can make any flavorful dish. So, I mean, I know y'all was like, these big girl references. Look, I think I'm hungry because I'm trying to eat organic and clean and all of that good stuff. And for some reason, it's difficult eating. People just don't understand sometimes. Sometimes. You know, I wish I didn't have to think about everything I put in my mouth nowadays, but you do. You get a certain age, you do. Get a certain pain, you do. So, and I'm doing my Zen Den. I'm trying to get this body right for my boo, because I'm going to have me a sweetheart before Valentine's comes. I got me a Jamaican one on the line now. I'm on a romantic call. I'm talking to my baby. Don't turn me off. Hello, mommy. Can I talk to Bobby? I'm across the ocean and I'm feeling kind of lonely in my sleep. Mommy waiting for me. It's sad. Yeah. I used to be in with the Jamaicans, you know. I don't know who I thought I was, who I think I am. I'm just a crazy comedian that loves everything and everybody.
Well, Althea, we're coming up to the holidays, right?
I am Althea.
So I'm gonna do my only Jamaican impression. You ready? I don't care what the white man say. Santa Claus is a black man. That's all I got.
That's Eddie Murphy, Jamaican.
Yes, it is Eddie Murphy.
Saturday Night Live. You rolling, and people be like, "What do you say?" Y'all go watch Eddie Murphy.
I don't care what the white man say. Santa Claus is a black man.
He also said, "We're going to kill the white people." Oh,
we're gonna get fucked.
Eddie Murphy
Althea,
Joking.
you are so smart, girl. You are so smart. You probably got a photographic.
Hey, I was.
Wait, back here what Molly said. Molly said something. What you
My
said,
bad.
Molly?
Slicky said no, Reese, please, no.
No singing. Hey, I heard a harmonic. It was a group last night. It was a 3-piece group last night. They did guitar. It was a folk song, guitar, harmonica, and it was something else that they were playing last night. And all I could do, no, it wasn't even a banjo, but I can't remember what it was. It might have been before or after, and I included it because when they was playing these songs with the harmonica, it was an accordion. He played the harmonica like it was, and it sounded like an accordion, right? And all of a sudden, I started ducking because the type of music they were playing sounded like I needed to look for my ancestors to see which way the water was flowing. I mean, they was dead in it.
So it sounded like a train.
Yeah.
You know.
Not only that, the guy with the guitar, he was playing. The way he was playing was like
running, freedom,
like a slave running. Yeah. And I'm like, where my ancestors at? They trying to tell me something. Which way am I supposed to go? So they got to talking about this stuff, and I brought up the Act of 1740. How many comedians get checked telling a joke? Have you ever been fact checked telling a joke?
A joke is a joke, but if you in a political crowd or racist crowd, one of them conscious crowds, you make a fact check. They just letting you know the right year. So they told you the right year.
I told them it was 1740. It was the 1740 Act that Negroes wasn't allowed to play drums because they was communicating and how to escape. And it was like 1740. Is that the actual year? I was like, yeah. And all of a sudden, 5 people stood up and put their phones up and said, "She's right." I'm like, who fact checked? You didn't even fact check.
No, they looking it up. See, when you drop knowledge, those are planting seeds. Those are dropping those little pearls of wisdom. The people didn't know. They didn't know if it was a joke or if it's real. So then they look to see if it's a drill. Because face it, we tell a lot of knowledge. We dropping wisdom in our jokes. We tell it all the time. Me, you, Phil, even Dickie Headass. And if you listen to L.A. Josh Preston, he hit you with facts too in his jokes.
Yeah.
We do that all the time. You know, those are the premises in some of our jokes when we find and look up stuff. And if you talk to a crowd that don't know no better, Lee, they're not fact checking. They're educating themselves. Leave them
Well,
kids
that's
alone.
that only reason why I said fact check because they said we fact checking. That's what that came out their mouth.
The facts.
Yeah,
Now listen. Why do you guys think that Kevin Hart, when he does his warm-up sets and he goes to clubs and stuff, he actually makes sure that anyone who walks in the door doesn't have a fucking cell phone?
Really?
Yeah, a lot of them do that.
If you go to one of his warm-up shows, if you're coming in there and you're going to see Kevin Hart just working on his material, he'll make sure that security makes sure that you don't have shit on you. He'll pat you down for your fucking cell phone, and you can get it at the end of the show. But you ain't doing shit.
That's because
Fact
they
checking,
don't want nobody recording.
filming shit. None of that.
It's
Smart.
not for fact checking. Tell him, Molly.
I love comedians that teach as they telling jokes. That's
Me
why
too.
Dave Chappelle, I think, one of the best at it. Because when he say things, it don't sound believable. You like, what the? Then you find out, dang, he was telling the truth about everything he was asking.
Hey, well, you got to look at James Carlin.
Wait a minute. Y'all don't cut him off. Let him finish
my
saying
bad.
what he's saying. Because I can't hardly hear.
My bad.
I don't know who James Carlin is, but I'm pretty sure
George Carlin.
Same type style jokes as Dave, and I like Eddie Griffin. Even DL used to get educated a little bit. A lot of these comedians now, and they start to tell you a little bit, teach you a little something about your past and make a joke of it. But at the same time,
always done that, Molly.
But who you talking about, Lee?
George Carlin is a white guy. He explained what government is and all of that good stuff. Why racism even exists. Paul Mooney does the same thing.
Yes, my godfather, Paul Mooney. Rest in peace. Look, Red Fox did it.
Red Fox, yeah. Richard Pryor.
Like the Mom's Mabley and Pigmeat Mark.
Oh my Lord! Here come the judge. Here come the judge. Everybody know that. Here come the judge. I had a sweatshirt.
I mean, they always entertain me because that was our way of expressing ourselves and talking about stuff. What's really happening in the world. We got to laugh to keep from crying. And that is so true. Mm-hmm. That is so true. So that's...
Well, always remember that back in the day, in like the 1500s, 1600s, 1700s, 1800s, the kings always had a jester, a court jester. And he was the most protected thing because all he did was make him laugh.
They called him the Joker. The
jester, court jester.
But they knew how powerful music was back then. That's why they ain't allowed the slaves to play drums because they thought that they could communicate.
And then wait a
minute. Molly's talking.
Yeah, just like Morse code.
Y'all cutting him off. He's making.
I didn't hear it. Okay, my bad.
Molly, come up with the volume a little bit. So go ahead, Molly.
No, I was saying that they was basically not allowing slaves to play drums back then because they thought that they can find a way to communicate and organize their spirits and thoughts just through drums. So that just let me know how powerful music is. For them to not allow them to do it, it ain't that they believe. They really feel like that works. And when you go to certain places and they play them drums, I don't care if it's go-go, R&B, what them drums start hitting, your body start moving. So if they had some type of drums, they can get people to chant or get people organized somehow. That's powerful. We need to get back to that. I need to figure out what drums they was playing.
Not only just the drums. See, when they put the band on that in 1740, then we started tap dancing. We found another way. And after that, when the tap dancing and we ended up in Ireland, messing with the Irish and adding slides to that shit. Then we went to, remember Hambone, have you heard?
Yeah.
We went to that right there for directions and stuff like that.
Hambone, it was a slap saying.
Yeah.
For those of y'all who don't know.
You slap your thigh. I can do it.
Thigh, your chest. Hambone, have you heard? Papa go buy you a market bird.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was one of them. But
But
it's
it was
awesome
the,
to actually see somebody that can slap their chest and thigh, and
but it
you
was
know,
it was
like when we took over with the beatbox. You know how we be beating on our chest, making a beat on our chest. You know, and Bobby McPherson is really good at that.
no, but
You
it was
know,
the way they had it designed. It was a map. They slap with the left, they slap with the right, then you go between the rivers and then your chest. That means you're going to higher levels.
no, we
It-
had to think of effective way to communicate, and
yeah.
without using words, Black women use. That's why they made us cover up our hair. Black women braids was directions, were maps.
Yep.
When you zigzag this way, that's one of the reasons why they started cover your head. You can't show that. And
Not only
they didn't want the Black people hair to show how beautiful that their hair was. The white woman made them cover it up too. That was another thing. Y'all can look that up.
and not only was it the map, it stored food. They used to put food. Yeah, they used to put the rice and some grain in their hair, so they would have something to eat. The leaves that and the roses that was in the hair, they actually ate some of the petals on their journey. So
And,
yeah.
and here's the thing: before cotton and tobacco, rice was down south, down Georgia, Louisiana, down further down. That was the hot commodity. They was growing rice. Y'all can look that up too. Before the tobacco and the cotton got on its way. You know,
rice patty fields. That's what they considered to be quicksand.
But
If I'm not,
some more people
if I'm not
coming.
mistaken.
Shaquan, somebody else came in the room. I can't see y'all. Quan. We had it all over. We had Roanoke, PA, Maryland, DC, Virginia. We had it locked down, y'all, didn't we?
Pennsylvania.
I said PA.
Oh, yeah.
That's Pennsylvania.
Harrisburg.
Pennsylvania and Cumberland, Maryland. That's like a separate state of its own. Oh, I can't forget Viva Las Vegas. We had the West Coast in the house. So I can't forget the Viva Las Vegas. We had it. We had a little bit of everything. Everything in the gumbo to make it taste good.
That's right.
Oh, goodness. Oh, my knees, my legs. What you say, Bob? Bobby? Who is Bobby?
Says divine energy. I don't know.
Yeah. When you, and especially, you know, it's the when look, soul music. When they say soul music, they mean soul music. It stirs your soul. Even with gospel music, when you in church, I don't know if anybody ever been in church, temple, whatever, and you feel it's a certain kind of way, then a certain song come on, and it's so uplifting. It feels like it lifts your spirits. I felt like my spirit was being lifted up out of me one time. It just felt like I was just so, you know, felt like it was in my throat. That's like, you know, certain songs and certain stuff beat hit you. You be like, oh my goodness. So that's what the music talks to your spirit, talks to your soul. Definitely do. But we got to be careful because it could talk a good way, it could talk a bad way. We got to put certain ears on what you're hearing, what you're listening to. That's why they tell you to guard your ear gate. You got to guard what comes into your ears because it is soul music. It is soul stirring. So we can't let any crap come in. So we really got to guard that because just like it could bring you peace and harmony and good feelings, it can bring you negative, change your vibration. That's what you don't want to do. Yeah. I gotta watch what I say. You know, that's just my opinion. My opinion. I gotta watch what I say because I don't want people saying she giving out psychological advice. Block her, cut her off, whatever. I gotta be suspended again. I'm like, this don't make no daggone sense at all. You can't give nobody uplifting and good advice or whatever without them saying, you're not a doctor. You can't do this. No, I'm not, but I can give my opinion, right? Some of them doctors that's doctors shouldn't be doctors because all they have is an opinion. They ain't got no education behind
it. That's their law that they have to live by, is that all they're doing is an educated opinion on what they've learned, and it's up to you to decide: will I take that person's advice or will I not?
Yeah, well, I want an A student working on me. Not no C and D.
That's why it's very commonly known as somebody says, okay, you're going to die in 6 months. Well, guess what? I need a fucking second opinion.
That's why
I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong.
What up, Trey Money?
That's what that comes up out there. That's like you checking your goods.
Yeah. You got to be careful. Oh, Trey popped back in.
Yeah, hey man, it's like fucking going to buy a car, man. You're gonna listen to the first fucking salesman that hooks you in and has you filling out paperwork and ordering you around in the car dealership, telling you what to do and how much you're gonna pay and all that shit. Okay, that's the same thing as doctors. Doctors do the same fucking thing.
Yeah, but we program
to do that.
We program to trust doctors. For some reason, I mean, I understand that they went to school for it, but we don't know it. You know, like when you get on the airplane.
Yeah, but did you want a doctor who's an A+ student, or do you want a doctor that just barely got through with a C-, right?
Yeah, it can be A+, B+, but the point I'm trying to make that as people, human beings, white, black, don't matter. We program to trust people we don't know, and that ain't just with doctors. Dang, when you get on the bus, you don't know the bus driver. When you get on the train, you don't know the train conductor. He can have a bad day and say, fuck it, I want to kill everybody. When you get on the airplane, you don't know who that pilot is. You don't know if he's drinking the night before. You don't know if he going through something, if he on a suicide. But we program to trust these people. And it only comes down to when we got to trust people that we know, we start to question things. Oh, what you know? You never been a doctor. You don't know that. But what the fuck do that air pilot know when you got on that plane? You might not, you don't know anything. So we blindly trust certain people. And it's just funny because that's how we program. We just program to blindly trust Uber drivers. I don't know, half the Uber drivers is random
not no
people.
More.
It's random people though. They go through certain screens and stuff, but at the end of the day, you hopping in the car with a stranger and you feel comfortable because it's an Uber driver. I'm about to hop in my Uber, not understanding. I'm about to just hop in there with Joey Lee. Joey Lee is a damn Uber driver. From when I'm hearing, Joey Lee still have a hard time driving due to he got older, and you know. But at the end of the day, he's still an Uber driver, and people gonna get in that car trusting that he can get them to his destination blindly, all because they ride for Uber. So that's why I tell a lot of people, don't get programmed to just trusting people. Your doctor, the pilot, everybody. Like you can really look into things if you want to. What up, Trey?
What's up, Trey? What's going on?
Man. Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Unbelievable.
Sound like somebody said something.
Something in the background or something like that.
Yeah, somebody got a TV on and I just accidentally opened something. My bad.
What's up, Lee? What's up, Damien?
Go ahead, finish your point, Marley.
What's up, Trey?
I'm gonna just play the next clip. You got
Okay.
Are y'all LeBron formula?
Stop acting like there's anything wrong with you. Live your life like you are the baddest bee on the planet. Live like that. Stop reminding yourself that somebody left you, somebody cheated on you, somebody betrayed you. Because as long as you have that in your consciousness, you will continue to attract that. So live your life like there's not a damn thing wrong with you. If you a size 16, live your life like you a size 10. You a size 10, live your life. Look at me. I ain't living my life like I'm 72. Woo! Yes. Okay? Live your life. Stop picking on yourself. Live your life like there's nothing wrong. And if you step into that, everything that needs to be cleaned, healed, released, surrendered will come to the surface. If you step into the vision you have of yourself, the things you need to let go of, the things you need to release, surrender, forgive, whatever, they'll come to the surface. When they come to the surface, do the work, let it go, and then go back into your best vision of yourself. We spend too much time focusing on the brokenness, focusing on what's wrong. That keeping it in your consciousness attracts more of it to you. You understand? You got to bless the X. And if someone shows up that looks like that, sounds like that, smells like that, bless them and go in the other direction. And I give you all a formula.
Amen.
Stop acting like there's anything wrong with you. Live your life like you are the baddest bee on the planet.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
Funny man. Good morning, funny man, David Green.
Hey, what's up? What's up, everybody?
How you feeling?
I feel a little better.
It's the black guy, funny man, David Green.
It's the black guy. Hey.
There's the black guy.
He got another color, not just green. He black.
Y'all stupid.
We're gonna let Pretty Man Green go first since he's black.
Yeah, if y'all don't know, that was David. You want to let him off the hook? I guess it's like an inside joke.
It is.
Well, we saw what we was talking about, David. Trey, y'all two just coming in. What you think about the video that Molly shared? Do you agree with her sentiments or her opinion? Do you share that same sentiment that she was talking about?
I didn't see the video.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, she was talking about, she said, don't focus. She said, focusing on the brokenness. We focus on the brokenness too much. Live our life. Go on and live your life like you're not broken. Like ain't nothing wrong with you.
Right.
Go on and then strut. So it's okay for me to strut. I do it anyway. Strut like I'm a 110-pound white woman. Because I live my life like I'm rich and I'm fat.
Just be a better version of you. You know, don't being a white woman, a skinny white woman, is not an upgrade. Or
That was a joke. That was me.
I know.
I could play a part of a
It's just be
skinny.
your reference towards being better and more whatever. You always reference, being a skinny white woman. That's, I'm just
Rich.
saying.
Don't forget throw that rich in there. Rich.
Yeah, well, rich skinny white woman.
No problem.
Be a younger. I mean, be a slimmer rich Althea instead of being a super rich.
That's look. A big Althea is good too, honey. Just
Yeah,
rich.
anytime.
Any kind of Althea is good. That's right. Because I'm the bomb.com. That's right. I already know what they want. You should have seen them, Trey. All them men in the barbershop wanted me. I'm like, yes, you want this?
Yes.
Early in the morning. Everybody wanted me, Trey. They wanted some Reese's Pieces, honey.
Oh Lord, not in your mouth. Oh, okay.
Trey, they wanted the M&Ms.
They wanted the M&Ms.
Oh, the double M's. Oh, the double M's. That's good one, David.
Them knockers. They wanted them knockers, bro.
My grandma used to call him a nigga knocker. Knock nigga out.
I'm dead.
The bigger knockers.
I'm dead.
But yeah, we had fun, didn't we, David?
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah. Thanks Phil for the invite.
Thank you, Phil Page, for the invite.
I think she's right about what she's saying. I'm trying to coach that shit. Like that's I don't know by what's the name of that song? Smile by I think Lil Duval, some shit like that. But yeah, it's him and Snoop Dogg in it. Smile, bitch. That's sometimes.
Lil Duval.
Yeah, smile, bitch. That was my motto since that joint came out. Smile, bitch. There's too many reasons to be upset. Life gonna throw enough at you anyway. Don't add extra reasons. Yeah. Don't add extra reasons to be sad or down and out. Cause life's gonna throw enough shit at you by default. So you just gonna be stressed, forever stressed and upset if you don't figure out a way to get that shit off you. So I try and coach that shit. I feel like I mastered that now. You know.
You just live. Some of us
Hey,
don't
Althea,
live.
you got Althea, you got Connie cracking up when you said Reese's Pieces. She's cracking the fuck up.
Well, I'm glad
you got
I
Connie.
Connie.
It's a good one.
Snackables. We got snackables.
So,
Hi, Althea.
Good morning, Connie. So that it's just like I was saying, we gotta live. But some of us just exist, and that's a miserable. You want a miserable existence to just exist? I don't. I don't live. You know, life is for the living, right? So if we got some life in us, we supposed to live. That's the gift we get. As long as God's still giving it to us. So we got to get up. I got up this morning like this. My back. But guess what? I got up. I didn't just lay there and wallow in the back pain. I got up and got some gumption because I'm like, I got things to do. I got a job to do.
That's right.
And believe it or not, getting up, getting ready, getting folks get in the positive mindset is the job that I'm tasked to do. So as long as I'm tasked to do it, I'm gonna do it. I could have been like, my back. I just took some pain medicine, laid down in it. I didn't want to swallow or in that back. I needed to stretch it, pull it, bend it, crack that bitch back. You know,
twist it, pop it, spin it. Remember that '90s toy? Yeah, remember that '90s toy back in the day? Spin it, twist it, bop it. That thing was called bop it. Yeah.
And that's how I had to do my back. I was like, oh. So look, life gets us, but we live. We live. We you know, excel in it. We just don't exist. Because on that level, I can't vibrate on that level. I don't want to just vibrate. I want to live.
Negativity and misery shortens your lifespan.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Gives you gray hairs and all that shit. For real.
Yeah, it's morbid. It's that morbid thinking. Negativity and misery will make a dead Ree.
Althea, with what you just said, I also want to say that all of us, the reason why we do comedy is because there's certain pain in our lives that we want to expose to the world to know that everything is okay, that life is okay. And when we expose that makes everyone else, feel better that, oh shit, well, my life ain't that bad. Your life sucks.
And we never know who we're going to touch or who we're going to talk to or who's going to hear one of our jokes or one of our messages or look up some, or like Lee say, fact checkers. We don't know who we touch until we touch the person. And sometimes we still don't even know then. We said I did our jokes and go home. We don't know how we uplifted somebody's life and did anything to anybody, just us being us. Last summer, June of this summer that just passed, we did a show. I was with Gwen, Stacy Carver, Mac Million, but Dave Carter was there. And that show, it was a lot of nice people at the show, right? It was in Baltimore at the Masonic Temple down there with the Masonry. And I'm doing my joke and I'm doing my set. And I'm, me, I talk about being disabled. I did not know that there was a man in the crowd who had a massive stroke. He survived it, right? And I was picking with him. I was like, who's single? I need me a boot. And I picked him up out the crowd, right? To come walk up there. Well, he was more jacked up than I was, but he was just so happy that I brought attention to being disabled, and I showed the disabled people some love. His son came to me and he said, that's the first time we seen our daddy laugh in 17 years since he had his stroke. And I was like, wow.
Badass.
He was like, you made my daddy feel good. That boy came and he was like, we love you for that. And all I was doing was being me. I didn't know, but to make another person feel good, that made me feel good. And I wanted to cry. I was like, wow, you never know what somebody's going through. And if you can bring them a little bit of joy, he said it's first time today, like 17 years. and the daddy, and the daddy was disabled too. I was like, wow.
That's what's up, though.
Hey, now would y'all agree? Everyone on the panel. Hey, everyone on the panel, don't you agree that that's why you do it? Just because we have this little bit of narcissism in ourselves that wants us to be loved and appreciated. And you never know when someone sees something that you do and if it's just a fucking joke and it changes them. It makes them laugh. And you are the one who did it. Yeah. That's power.
I'm just the messenger.
That is power.
I just needed to be somewhere where I was supposed to be, and so somebody could see whatever it was to see. I don't take none of that. I'm just the messenger. That's all I am.
That's what's up, baby.
This gifts come from God. The ability to do what we do come from the Creator. You know, I just thank God that I was obedient to going where He say go. Do this show, do that show, or whatever. You know, because I know we all get and Trey. You feel like this sometimes too. Sometimes we are tasked to do something, then we get a second like, oh, we should do that. Or I don't want to do that, but you do it anyway, and then not knowing why you feel like, oh, let me do it anyway, and then you see somebody that might be in need, or you did to help somebody who needed you, and you didn't even know that you was gonna be needed that day.
Yeah. Yep. I mean that's all the time. That's if you're paying attention to your environment, there's always somebody that need help with something. I'm not saying you gotta jump to the rescue every time you see something, but like even just probably like 20 minutes ago, simply helping an older lady figure out which bus to get on by just simply, asking the bus driver, asking around, helping her find figure out how to get on the right bus and where to wait for it and all that stuff. Just something simple is always presented to you all the time. So that can be your good deed for the day. But it's the ignoring it that I feel like messes you up. I feel like you supercharge whatever good energy is going to come to you the more that you put out. That's right. Good. But the more that you turn a blind eye to, the more it comes back later to you, especially when you need it. So,
that's right.
I don't want to deliver nobody packages, but that's a part of, something that doing it, something that you don't want to do, but, so.
Look, you might be delivering their medicine, their life support. You don't know what you're carrying.
I feel like I stand up for real because I know you can tell when the box is a toy. Like you can tell when it's like certain little things. You don't know what's inside it, but I feel like Black Santa because I know a lot of this stuff is Christmas stuff, people's gifts and stuff.
And a lot of my stuff be medicine, so I get my medicine through FedEx, UPS, and Amazon.
Yeah.
My stuff, I mean, I don't order no toys or nothing, but like, yeah. I need my medicine, please.
Yeah. I would just say bear with your drivers because this job can get a little dangerous, with the pressure to move fast and everything. So I would just say try to give y'all drivers a little grace if y'all ordering anything, or as much as my aunt be ordering.
That's right. Real. Oh, I want to send a shout out to my very own Joey Lee, David Green. David Green, I was a little scared there with your driving, baby. I was holding on to the ocean bar. You hold on to the ocean bar without saying nothing. I don't know if Leo Shaquan noticed that. I was crying like a mug in the front. Hold on to that bar. When David turned the corners, I'm like, he know this is not San Andreas. He know this is not Grand Theft Auto, right? Baby, we was like this. I'm like, okay.
I'd have been a fucked up kid if Grand Theft Auto taught me anything. I remember when my mom came in the house, I was about 15. Parents don't really know. They ain't really looking at it. They might need adult approval, but they ain't really caring about what they buying for you. So I was in the house and I was chilling. I had some chips and stuff. I was laying on the floor. TV was like low to the floor, whatever. So I was laying on the floor, eating my chips and having my little juice or whatever it was, soda or whatever it was. And my mom came in the house and she walked past the TV and see me killing prostitutes to get my money back. And after I used them around the corner. She snatched that shit up out of there. I ain't seen that shit till I was about 17, 18. I ain't seen no good. I had to buy myself the game back. Just so I know she trashed it, but yeah, see me killing prostitutes and shit. I was like, fuck that if I took anything from that shit. Yeah. Fuck them, get your money back and shit. Yeah.
The game even got prostitutes in it.
Yep. Fuck them, rob them around the corner, get your money back.
Those are really bad influences that we let our children. We all are guilty of it. I was guilty of it because all I know, Tyra was like, I want this, I want GT, I want GT. I said, what is this? It's a card game. I said, oh, okay, it's a card game. That ain't no damn card game. They selling drugs in the game. They killing people. They
you ain't paying attention to the women in bikinis and shit on the cover of it.
But I'm just thinking that when he said card game, that you just driving and then the woman in the bikini.
Oh, card game, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's nothing like that. But I saw
like cruising the world
on the other person's car. I said, what did this do? I said, it's doing pops on the car. They was blowing people up. I was like, no, this guy, what is this?
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, oh no.
There's gang affiliation in there, and you can like recruit people to be in your gang and shit.
I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
This is not what it is. And then to trip me out, you can get on the line with your friends, and y'all collectively is pulling a heist together.
Well, now with the shit being online, one of my friends actually chilled with us. Actually, met me in person because we went. Me, my aunt, my cousin went to Busch Gardens, and she came to North Carolina to come. I met her off GTA.
And a lot, and then it's also dangerous for the kids because a lot of these adults that like to hurt children pretend that they're kids. They play GTF just to get close to the kids. So we really
actually, ironically, that's how I met her because we called somebody out in the lobby that was trying to get this little young boy into a different session so he can show him how to do some heist or some shit like that. We was wondering why like all these adults with microphones in here, why you calling out the one that sound like he's like 7 years old, 8 years old. So that should be happening too. That's true. 100% true.
Yeah, and there was this little boy on the game playing with my son and his friends. They teenagers, and he didn't know that. I guess the little boy didn't know that his microphone was up, or maybe he did. He was calling them a bunch of N-words and I'm blowing him up. And they found out who he was in the game, and they killed him in the game. So there you go again. And I guess his name was Dexter. They go Dexter again. Y'all running. I was like, this is fun.
Oh, they'll troll you. They'll make you leave. Yeah, everybody just keep killing
character in the game, which is a real character. The boy was really trying to do stuff to them. I said, this is crazy.
That was the introduction to like the metaverse, like all the shit we got now, like with the Oculus at home and all that shit with the VR, like virtual reality. That was the setup for the metaverse.
I thought it was The Sims that was the introduction to that because that was the adults world, The Sims. You remember that?
Well, that was more so. I had Sims. Shit, I had my E-Machine computer, the old ass computer back in the day. I had my, back in the time when you couldn't use the house phone. And everything.
It's why we really gotta watch what our ear gates, our eye gate, our ear gate. We really gotta watch what our children and stuff take in because, like Molly said earlier, we're getting subliminal messages, subliminal programming, and don't even really know it, y'all. We gotta. Woo! It's something when you get older.
But that's your mindset, really.
And you see stuff. Our mind has to change with getting older. It's like one day I woke up and be like, no, I ain't doing that shit no more. It's like that's how growing out of stuff is. When you grow out of certain stuff, it's like one day you just like, I ain't doing that no more. I ain't doing, and you be like, why'd you stop doing it? Because your maturity level changed.
Man, they've been doing subliminal message ever since I was a child.
What they
I
going to
mean,
do it
yeah, and it's been ever since they created the idiot box has been going on.
Yep,
I
on
mean,
TV. That's why I'm gonna watch it.
yeah, the idiot box. My grandmother used to call it the idiot box. We had one. I was about 2-3 years old watching Scream Theater, and all of a sudden you'll see a popcorn or something, and all of a sudden you want to have the popcorn. I mean, it's been going on since the beginning.
Wait a minute, back that up to the radio. The war of the world, the end of the world, when everybody was listening to the radio and thought this stuff was really happening. And then
Well, you didn't know because no one traveled. No one.
That's
We
what
didn't.
I'm saying. You said since the TV, as they go further back, program.
Yeah, but at least on the TV, you could see where you thought they were. But over the radio, you just had to go by what they were saying.
That's what I'm saying, Lee. You're not understanding what I'm saying.
I'm not.
Saying the TV. I said they were doing this before the television. Go back to the radio. They've always been sending subliminal messages out to us, always through the airwaves, always.
Hey, is anyone old enough to remember Orson Welles? And this is the time of the radio,
on the radio,
where he did the War of the Worlds, and everyone freaked the fuck out thinking aliens were coming.
That's what I'm talking about.
And that's what she said. But what I was saying was, at least on the idiot box on the TV, we could see something that was happening. When you can see it, hearing it, and you can't see it, it puts you in a panic. But if you can see it on the TV and you say, that's far from me. We didn't know the distance back then. All we knew it was across the world, but it could get here. That was the scary. I'm talking about the fear factor of it, not just the subliminal messages of it. I mean, I'm just talking about popcorn and stuff. Y'all went to the war. I wasn't going that deep. That scared me. But The Sims was my game. I was only wanted to talk about the game. I used to cheat with The Sims.
Oh my god!
You could go in the room
cheat codes in it.
Yeah, not just the cheat code.
Oh, you talking about the cheating on your partner? You talking about?
Yeah, there was always one episode where you can go and have sex with one of them over there.
And you get them to like you enough, and then they'll be trying to, they'll be fighting and all that shit.
I didn't play the game like that. I'm glad I didn't play the Sims. Like, I'm glad I did.
Oh, okay. I did.
It was still the Sims anyway. It's simulation. You're so good in this world. Shut up.
No, especially when you got done, you do this right here.
What they call it? Woohoo? I think.
I forget what they call it, but you see all the hearts and stuff come from under the cover.
It's sparks and shit.
Hell yeah! It was just one.
Actually really like. Oh, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I liked it because you always had this one. There was always this one girl that I always had sex with when I get on. As soon as I get out, I run to her house and she was at my door, and we just go straight to the bed.
Talk her to death, yeah. Talk to her so much that she want to have sex.
Yeah.
Now, how old were you?
That's trifling.
I was grown. I put the kids. When I put the kids in bed, I go play with that.
That was my best part. I wish I was at home because I used to come to my aunt's house. That's how I discovered The Sims. She used to tell me, she used to come out from the kitchen, something, don't be making them woohoo. Which means to make them have sex. I mean, play with the characters, but don't be making them have sex with them. But I like the game for the management part. You managing like a lot of things, like your bills and all of that. So it's really not, you're really,
you know what? They're gonna make me want. They're gonna make me find a Sims game again.
Wow.
I'm gonna make mess around and find me a Sims game and play that game. That game was tight, and he frozen.
We got one more video, Marley. Are we frozen?
No, Trey is.
Trey probably frozen. I ain't seen no.
Oh, because he on the move. He want to go.
Trey on the move. I ain't know the Sims do that. You know, my daughter used to love that.
Molly, I could barely hear you.
Yeah, barely hear you.
Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. That's probably how I was talking over you, and I apologize.
Nah, you good. I ain't know. Probably the mic. I just had to cut it up on the machine. But I ain't know the Sims do that. I got that game for my daughter long ago. She used to love the Sims. And if I knew that, I probably have kept a little more eye on it. Cause I ain't know they on the Sims. I know they was having families. I was like, how the hell you got a family? You know? And now it's starting to make sense. Cause when we was young on Granddad Fardo, you used to can pick up a prostitute. And when you pick her up, she get in the car and they just show the car rocking. You know, then you got money and stuff. And we used to love to do that. Every time we go to the game, they go prostitute, they go get one. You know, so kids, I was like, man, for the Sims, oh man, I did not know that was in there.
And the Sims too, that was that now you're in corporate world somewhat. You just got to manage your money right.
Wow.
I played those games before I let my kids play them. I mean, I kicked their ass. I was so mad when I heard of them call each other Beaverses and Buttheads. I thought they were cussing. I didn't know.
Beavers and Butthead. I even called Julio. That TP for your bone. For your bungo.
I'm like, nope, you can't watch that. Then Boomhauser, when the hill came up, oh my goodness. That was the funny. I used to watch it with him. I didn't even care.
I did. I watched King of the Hill.
He was the smartest one in the crew. He was the smartest one in the crew.
The smartest one that you could not understand a word. You didn't understand a word he was saying.
I thought Hank was the smartest one.
Hank was, but Boomhauser would help Hank with his problems. And they could understand each other. But Hank had made mistakes too. And he had to go to Boomhauser to talk it out.
And that poor Dale Dribble, that daggone Dale.
Which one is that? The one that just loved the women?
The one with the the one
he always wanted to get fucked.
Bug killer.
Yeah, that motherfucker. And then you had that one that all he wanted was women. That's all he thought about. What was his name?
No, you thinking of Quagmire?
No,
Quagmire was on.
No, not Quagmire.
Yeah, Quagmire just want to blow at everybody.
Who only one woman on King of the Hill?
King of the Hill. It was.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to remember his damn name.
I watched the shows.
He was like the what do you call him? Big truck. He like the big truck, monster truck guy.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember.
The one that had like the Boomhauser. It was Boomhauser, Hank, and Dale.
It was Dale.
And then Dale was married to the one that was cheating on him with the chief.
And they broke up, and that's when he just started messing around with everybody. For a minute, he was just with everybody. He didn't even care.
No,
that's the one.
Dale wasn't that one. Dale was broken hearted. Dale was the crazy conspiracy guy. There's like
I got somebody mixed up. Then I have to look at it again. I got them mixed up.
Yep.
I can admit when I got it mixed up. If I got it mixed up, I had to go back. But Quagmire was not in the King of the Hill.
Who was the wife? Who was the wife?
Quagmire was the Family Guy.
Quagmire was Family Guy. He screwed every you know. Him and Brian. I don't know who tried to get the most girls. Him or Brian.
King of the Hill, Connie. Who's the wife?
Brian is the only dog that could talk. That everybody was having sex with this dog, but the other dogs was regular dogs. No, that was stupid. Brian and the baby. Nobody knew that the baby could talk, could understand the baby, but Brian.
Stewie.
Yeah, where my money, man? Where my money? Where my money? That was one of my favorite.
Right.
That was my favorite.
Stewie.
That's the greatest skit he ever did. Chris McFarlane. That skit right there was just so fucking hilarious. No one could look away. It was so funny. Where's my money? That's really good shit, man.
Did you say Chris McFarlane?
Steve McFarlane. Seth MacFarlane.
His name is Seth. That's why I'm like, who the hell?
Seth MacFarlane. Yeah. Are you fact checking me? Seth
Yep.
MacFarlane. I've been drinking all morning, man. Come on. Give me a break.
Look, I ain't gotta look it up. You ain't gotta look up what you already know. Look, I don't
there
know
you go.
lot,
That's what's
but
up.
I
I'll
do
see
know
you
I
put
know. That's why I
put
love
that shit
learning
out there,
stuff.
girl. I'm eating potatoes and onions and hot sauce. Good breakfast.
Home fries. We call that potatoes and onions. We call them home fries. My granddaddy used to dice up the potato and onion, and he cook it up to fry it up. I like the little burnt parts in it. Get all crispy. That was the best part. I miss you, granddaddy. I'm gonna make me some potatoes and onions today. See, and that's
you know what? I gotta send this to you, Althea, and to Molly.
What is that, David?
That's my seasoning. All organic, just peppers and onions and stuff. What's it say?
I can't see, baby. You got to tell me what it say. Slap your mama? I don't know.
Slap your mama.
That's what
your mama.
Is? I was just joking, but that's what it is? For real? Okay.
No, I
heard about
this.
They said it's good. They said it's good season. What's in it?
It's all Louisiana. All
what's
Louisiana,
on the back of it? What says
Creole.
Ingredients? What does it say on ingredients?
All right, hold on. I'll show you. Okay, so it's got
It's got what?
Salt. Hold on. I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. And it's very, very simple. Salt, black pepper, red peppers, and garlic. That's all it is.
And no mono, dextrose, or gluten, or nothing like that? Nothing else in there?
No, look here. See? No, look, the ingredients are right here on the back.
Okay.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4 ingredients. That's it. 4.
Salt, pepper, garlic. And why they call
salt,
it
black pepper, red pepper.
But we already used that.
Yeah.
Right, but I'm telling you, you asked what the ingredients are, and there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 ingredients: salt, black pepper, red pepper, and garlic. That's all there is in it.
So if you look at the other ingredients, you'll know what the black pepper is made of, the salt is made of.
People make
What
their
was you
own
about to say,
seasoning.
Molly?
No, I said people do that a lot, make their own seasoning, then they put it in like a container and sell it. So if you know a chicken blend that you like to put when you season your chicken, everybody, why your chicken tastes like that? Well, you can buy my seasoning. You know, this my seasoning right here. They had different blends that they merged together. Just them, they told them the secret. You know, these the 4. So you got that in the cabinet. You don't need to buy that. You know, so it just depends on the people. You can have your own blend recently.
Right.
You know, when you go in my cabinet, you know, you see 11,000 bottles of all different types of seasoning. So, and I'm like this. I get the seasons that I'm gonna use. I'm like bat, or you know, get my little teaspoon out, bat. So, in other words, forget all of the 11,000 seasoning. I can just get this one seasoning. They got all the seasoning that I use anyway.
But how many different types of salt are there? What type of salt do they put in it?
I don't know. I use the regular.
All right, it says sea salt.
Okay, and then you got the kosher. Then you got your kosher salt. You just got to make sure you use the right salt.
You got a bunch. I just use the regular salt on my food. Garlic powder, salt, garlic powder, black pepper, and if I want a little paprika, a little cayenne pepper, for a little you got red pepper. You got red pepper flakes or fresh red pepper. It's, you know, there's a bunch of different seasonings. Some food I use sage.
The reason why the reason why I like Slap Your Mama is because it's very specific. It's Cajun, and it's 4 ingredients. Can't get any more simple than that.
All that
delicious.
Cajun. I use that. on everything. I said, I'm Cajun. I know I'm Geechee.
Cajun seasoning. Cajun. See that right there? Slap your mom. And it's only 4 ingredients.
I know salt,
It
pepper,
ain't all,
garlic,
special and all dolled up and shit.
Hey,
basic.
I remember back in the
Cajun
day
seasoning.
when my grandmama and my great grandmother used to cook chicken. If you didn't use a weight 10 brown paper bag, that chicken was not getting cooked.
That's right.
You had to get. I mean, if you didn't have that number 10 brown paper bag, they send you to the store. Go get me a brown paper bag. Give you a whole big old 2 cents. Go get me a brown paper bag. Tell them you want a weight 10. I need a weight 10 brown paper bag and give them the 2 cents. Come on with that bag. They put their flour in there and they shake it up there and put that chicken down and put it in that damn weight skillet. What you call it? What you call cast iron skillet? And let it fry. We didn't have no baskets that we set it down in there. No, it's either we had that big ass black wash pot in the back that was filled up with oil, but they was doing a big fry, or they was boiling it. We had those witches brew pots, them kettles in the backyard.
Wow. I remember my grandmother shaking no bag. She put plastic wrap down or a plate or whatever, or her pan, and we rolled it. She rolled it. She shook it off. So I don't remember her frying it up like that.
Yeah, sure did. That's what.
Hey,
covered. You said covered it.
Yeah, covered.
The way
she rolled it.
What did she roll?
The way my grandma taught me was you put 3 eggs in a bowl, whip it up like you're gonna make an omelet, okay? And then you put your flour, you put your salt, pepper in there, you fucking floss it up like this, right? And anything else you want to put in there, go ahead, but just salt and pepper. And then you dip the drumstick or whatever you're frying up. You put it in there, you roll it around, and you put it right on hot grease, and
that's raw chicken. You will be sick.
No, you put it. You gotta have your skillet. They got the grease on it.
Yeah, but what we're saying is
salt, pepper, and flour. Egg, salt, pepper, and flour.
Listen, that it depends on how fast that thing cooked. You're gonna end up with some raw chicken.
No, well,
because
I'm still alive, man. I've never had trichinosis.
Egg batter.
Vanilla. He said trichinosis.
Trichinosis. You've had trichinosis. That's what he was talking about.
No, that's called thrush. That's when I ate out my second wife's pussy, and I had to go to the hospital.
Okay. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Sam, I know it's true. It's true to my life. I can't make this shit up, man. I had to gargle Mycelex 1. Gargle it. But you know, when you get to feeling like that in a day, hey, it worked amazing, and I still went and did my sales seminar up in Grants Pass, Oregon. So I mean, it was good. It actually worked really fast.
So that's the only thing that can tie that tongue down, that close that mouth.
If you eat some steaky ass pussy, man, you don't know what's gonna happen.
It's called.
You're just passing it along to him.
It's called the bad
he might
batch.
pass it along to you.
It's called the bad batch. Damien, it's called eating a bad batch.
You got it, Lee.
Not a bad bitch, it's a bad batch.
No, I was just trying to get her off so I could get some pussy, and I put too much in my mouth, I guess, and I didn't know she had a yeast infection. So I got a yeast infection in my mouth. Gross. Can't even make that shit up. If you've never been in a pharmacy line with a bunch of old people waiting to get their prescriptions, and you can barely fucking talk, right? You can barely fucking talk, and you get to the counter, and the little pharmacist assistant says, "Can you come back tomorrow?" And I have to say, "No, I had you had to feel this right now. I lose my shit. I couldn't talk. Fucking tongue, gums, everything all fucking swole up. And all I needed was Mycelex 1.
Again, like I said, you did not eat a bad bitch. You eat a bad batch.
Hey, it's my wife, man. You take it as it comes. You know, I love her just the way she is. Just because you gave me a fucking hot taco cheese sandwich didn't come out of my mouth. God damn it. I got through it. She worked at the doctor's office, thank God.
Yeah. That was the only way she was going to get your ass to come up there for your shots.
No. She was just as scared. You know, I mean, we had a healthy sex life. She was scared that she did something wrong. And so as I was walking out with my prescription, she's at the checkout counter. She's the check-in, check-out girl and the records keeper, shit like that. So there's all these girls back there, the nurses and all. And I come up to the
was this
window.
this your first wife?
Second wife, Jennifer. My first wife was Kelly
black.
Casey. Jennifer, yes.
This the black girl?
Yes. All right. So I had to go by the window and I had to explain to her that I have a prescription that she had to write, by the way, and have the doctor sign. And then as I'm walking by the window, she goes, "Is everything okay, baby?" I said, "I have a yeast infection."
Well, if she had to write the prescription, Damien, she already knew what she had and knew what's wrong with you.
She already fucking knew, and she was just laughing it up with her girlfriends, and like they're calling her like, you know, bad pussy, and you can kill a man with that shit. I mean, it was fucking hilarious. But I still had to go get it done. I had a fucking sales seminar to do in fucking 3 hours.
See, I guess
but that medicine it worked just like that.
Yeah.
Slicky stupid.
What's Slicky say?
He need a head doctor.
Yeah,
whatever it is. Whatever it is.
See, because I don't know about men, white men, but I know black men. If you got an odor coming from that, they ain't going down on you. They are not going to go down on the stinky batch.
A dog ain't gonna go.
I already know what you're talking about because all my black friends are like, "Man, I don't do that."
A dog wouldn't do
like,
it. You couldn't even get the dog to lick it. The turtle would have ran.
See, that's how you was supposed to let her know, Jennifer, something's brewing down there because your pH balance is off because your smell is different. I'm like, take care of that. Take care of that smell.
I didn't care. I was drunk. We just had dinner. We were in bed.
You know,
and I just wanted to go to town on her and make her fucking, crawl up the fucking backboard of the bed. And, I was trying to get her off. I was trying to be impressive. I didn't know I was going to get a fucking
it probably was your bacteria mouth that gave it to her.
Because you know what? And that's what the fucking doctor said. I want to punch him right in the head. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
It's my fault? Yeah, it was my fault. That's what the doctor said.
Oh, that big going down on you. I had a boyfriend like that. And he drank and said, don't go down my
the doctor said, if you do this a lot, he said, you're the one who gave her the yeast infection.
And then if both of you don't get treated, y'all just passing it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Right. You need to take your medicine. She need to take hers.
It's a yeast infection. It's a yeast infection. It's called crotch spread.
LA, someone that don't have it. That's who. Someone that don't have it.
What?
LA said, who would laugh at having a yeast infection? I said, someone that don't have it. Say, come here, girl, give me some of that pumpernickel.
That's a rye he was cooking.
That's dangerous.
That rye.
Yeast infection.
I mean, first of all, it looks like cottage cheese, and he down there eating the cheese.
Wait a minute. You said cottage cheese? Isn't that what you put in lasagna? No, that's regatta cheese. My bad.
You do. Some people use ricotta. Some people use cottage cheese.
I'm not using none of it now. I'm not cooking no lasagna no time soon. Just that. When you look down there,
if you got a yeast infection as a woman, it's sex. That's the last thing you want. You itching and burning down there yourself because you itching because you scratch yourself raw It don't itch you. That's why, because you try to dig up there to get that scratch. And it's
I'm gonna give you one. This young man, this young lady, I tried to get her. I tried, and she just would not give me not a part of her. But one of the guy friends that I know, we all boys and girls, and we cool. He came back to tell me that he hit it. I said, "You hit it?" He said, "Yeah, you know the rule. You got to lick it before you stick it." A couple days later, his mouth was hurting, and his throat was sore, and he said that was about the best piece he had ever had, but now his throat is sore. But when he got it, his lips was tingling and shit. And I'm like, "Your lips was tingling?" He's like, "Yeah." So I went to her. I was like, "Girl, what you done did to that man? That man said it was the best ass he ever ate, bro. What you do?" She said, "Oh shit." I said, what kind of pussy you got to make it lips tingle?" She said, "Oh shit. I had this little small yeast infection. I put some Monistat 7 on it. That's probably what numbed his lips."
Oh God, that's gross. That's fucking gross, Lee.
That's what she did. She put Monistat 7 on it.
Telling the same jokes this morning. Okay, we're gonna go to the next
stories.
No, that's what she did. I'm not telling no joke. That's actual happened.
They are having stories wars. Who
I am not.
I'm just trying to see who shot who after. Like, I'm hearing how it started. I'm just trying to see how it finished. Because if anybody do that to me or people I know, you getting shot.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, when she said that
something bad is happening to you, you better not.
Yeah, yeast infection is not like gonorrhea or the clap. A yeast infection is not it could be a sexually transmitted disease if you get it and give it to another person. But the center of a yeast infection could come from different things, throwing the pH balance off. If you haven't had sex for a long time and you had sex, the condom can irritate the vagina and cause different yeast infections. Now, talk about somebody giving you gonorrhea in your mouth or somebody giving you some real shit that you could possibly die from or really mess you up. They come from being out there in the streets. Let's talk about that.
Hey, look,
I don't know where she got her yeast infection from. All I know is she put some Monistat 7 on it and let him just eat away.
Now, that's nasty for a woman to do that. If you know you got a yeast infection, lady, shut that shit down for maintenance. That you is disgusting.
If you got anything, you should shut it down.
That's what I'm saying.
They knowingly doing it. Like they playing the game of yeast infection. Like who can get it?
I know, right? They making bread back and forth. Because you give it to your man, he come back and give it to you. You give it to your man. The doctor told me, he was like, "This is what you do." And that's why you don't have sex when you treating for your yeast infection, because you don't want to give it to your partner or your mate, because he's gonna give it back to you again.
Do y'all remember back in I don't know if they still do it, but when you got gonorrhea, they give you that shot in the ass, you couldn't have sex for 10 days. Is that still real?
Yeah, that's still real.
That's still real.
You gotta get a shot called penicillin.
I don't know what it is. All I know is back in the day in PA, the newspaper, I think I want to say it was the Gazette. It might have not been a Gazette. We had a local paper that when you open that paper, the health department had its own page with anybody that had a bacteria or any type of fucked up situation that went to the health department. And they would post that shit in the jitney stations and your picture and everything. And then I think that's when they came up with the HIPAA law that they can't expose your medical records. But we used to know because that green van would come around to your house. If you had any type of infectious disease, that green van would come and knock your motherfucking door down with the police to take your ass straight back to the health department into the hospital. And if you didn't make your appointment after those 10 days, your ass would be arrested.
Yep, you did. If you got any STD in the health department, they're going to ask you who's your last 10 sex partners, who you been with, who you got it from, everything. They want a name. It's like you committed a crime.
LA just said, Althea, you've had a yeast infection for 10 years. Lock it in.
Oh damn! He also. Oh damn.
No, 10 years. Hell no. Who went? No.
You don't know how long to that condom touch, I guess.
No, I don't have a yeast
No.
infection at all because I get my Mizawagi looked at on a regular.
It'd be like churning butter. It'd be like churning butter.
Well, and I got some good smelling cooch. My pH balance is good and everything. Boom, lock that in.
Did she say lock it in?
You probably got that.
I go to the doctor to get my
long
coochie checked.
time. You said you don't have sex in a long time. That's what causes yeast infection.
I said, it can throw your pH balance off.
Yeah, so
And if you do
Althea, don't be bullshit. Your shit's probably like a bear trap.
You shut it down
I mean,
for
goddamn,
10
when someone gets up in there, he ain't gonna be able to get out.
See,
He ain't
I
gonna
don't
be
have
able
to
to get
worry
out.
about
Like crap.
nobody bringing me no STDs because we go to the doctor. He look, everything is good, and because I'm diabetic, he checks my for yeast infection anyway because diabetics get that a lot. But when you diabetes, everything under control and everything is in good homeostasis. It's good. It's all well.
I guarantee. I bet you that Althea clamshell's like a bear trap, just like.
He put that speculum up there. He crank it on up in there. He was like, okay.
I didn't know this was a common thing for women. This is crazy.
Yeah, some women, yeah, some women, yes.
A common thing. It's nothing. It's like a cold, coochie cold.
Yeah, they said most women catch yeast infections.
And even babies. Okay. It's called Candidus albicans. Y'all can fact check me. Look it up. Candidus albicans.
Hey, DJ said, Althea, how many people in here can fact check the fact that your pussy ain't fucking got a yeast infection or something like that?
Wait a minute. First of all, there ain't nobody motherfucking business, Damien, of what my coochie got. Long as it's up between me, my doctor, and God, we know what's growing down there.
Tell him to stay out.
What you say?
Tell him to stay out.
That's right. Stay out.
That's
Keep
why
your
y'all got
nose
to
out
stop
of the business.
personalizing stuff, man. Stop bringing y'all business in, and then that open the door. People,
it does.
It start saying add this and add that, and our people say, well, when you did that, when this happened, when you must have caught it, So
how many
personalizing things and just talk about the issue? That'd be great. But as long as we keep personalizing it, people gonna have questions and they gonna think things. And this is the internet. So everything y'all said on here is on here forever so far. Lock it in.
Lock it in. Put the deadbolt on it. And put the deadbolt on it.
Hey, funny man, you snoring over there, man.
David Green.
Funny man.
Green. David. Is he okay?
We gotta give him 5 seconds of silence.
David.
There you go.
You snoring over there, man. You might want to pop out, man.
Go ahead and get you some rest.
Dedicated funny green man. I love you, bro. Go get you some rest, man.
We love you, David.
Mad love too.
All right. Go on and go to bed, man. Get your nap.
Get your rest,
you're over 30. Get your nap, man.
Look, he probably overdid it over the weekend because I know he didn't.
Man, that's fucking trash talk, Lee. That's fucking trash. You're over 30. Get a fucking nap.
I always get a nap. I definitely get a nap. I'm over 60.
Because she always calling me, interrupting my nap. She makes sure I don't get no fucking nap.
Stop lying. You be on the phone already. I be trying to force you to go to sleep. And you talk about, I'm going, and then you call me. I didn't even go to sleep. Everybody was calling me. So don't blame that shit on me.
Look, Lisa today is bad. Slicky said I told him I was going to fix them some jelly beans. He said I fell asleep talking to him.
He did say you was going to fix him some jelly beans.
Oh, no. He said cook some jelly beans. He said, not fix, cook some jelly beans. I said, you lie. Who gonna cook some jelly beans? He said, I don't know. You was.
No, man, you don't cook. You don't cook jelly beans. You cook butter beans. Yeah.
Yeah, but she was so sleepy, and she was like a kid fighting sleep. She just couldn't go to sleep, but she was sleepy, so she decided she was going to cook him some jelly beans. I don't.
I was already out of my mind, and you know, after I take my medication, for some reason, it kind of shuts and bring everything down, and then it'll work again. It'll work again. It's like,
oh, wait a minute. Hey, LA just said Althea needs to cock it in.
Instead of locking it in, cock it in. Instead of locking it, you gotta cock it in.
Well, I'm gonna go get for 2025. She coming alive. I'm taking it off the shelf, and I'm just gonna throw it up in the air and stay there. What? Because it's like sunshine. They be like, "Oh, man, Reese out again. She's out again." Y'all ain't gonna know what to do with me then. What y'all think? If I was that kind of individual, what y'all think would happen? Y'all ain't gonna know what to do with me.
Look at my dread hanging right in front of it.
Ain't gonna know what to do. Tell them, Molly, they ain't gonna know what to do.
We ain't gonna hear from you. Ain't gonna be no more Morning Mac show. Reese gonna have a time last night. What a time that. It's be hard to get up, Reese.
Yeah, we got out. What's the closest hospital?
Southern Maryland.
Yeah, y'all make. I'm gonna make sure I got lift fare to come and visit you at the hospital.
What happened to be in the hospital?
Your ass gonna break both hips. and your ass cheek gonna grow back.
Oh, my ass cheek gonna grow back. I had a time in my life this.
I'm not going nowhere if I cannot
see
take
this
my
tomorrow.
boat there. My mind was bred a
Hey,
little
in
different here
February
from my own past. If I see you,
2025,
why the fuck
get
would
your
I wanna
ticket.
go there?
If you ain't
Mama,
Crazy
I made
Love
make you smile.
comedy show.
Mama, your little nigga came from Wildland. Mama, always got in trouble.
Got DJ B, man. It's supposed to be JoJo Babies on the card. The Greatest Factor, Poppy the Bear, myself, and somebody else on the card. Who's that beside me on the card?
DJ Smooth.
DJ Smooth.
It's DJ Smooth. It's you, Jason Sheamer, Poppy the Bear, Gwen Factor, JoJo Baby, and Sandy Bernstein.
Hey, Sandy, JoJo, Gwen, Poppy, Jason. Oh, I know everybody on the ticket this time.
You just told me not to win when you gave me the beer.
Yeah. Jason was the white boy that caught my drawers out in Aberdeen, Maryland.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, another great show, and we got Funny Man Green that we put to sleep. That's good. Let's do that.
Funny Man knocked out of here.
He's knocked out.
We back tomorrow. It was good to meet you, LA Preston. I got to meet Brenda for the first time.
We all got to meet.
Got to meet Funny Man Green for the first time. That had everybody else.
Shaquana she'll be here in a couple weeks.
Yeah, and my boy Orange, he's supposed to be coming on the Morning Mac show. So Orange the 3rd. So Orange gonna be on here.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing another show on January 3rd. At the Panther. So I'm trying to set it up now. And then I got the Tennessee thing get ready to happen. I just got to get the flyers and stuff made.
Yeah, you ready? 3rd is in 3 weeks.
Yep, I'm going to get it done.
She always puts the leg on the envelope.
That's because listen, I have been stressed with this a lot of stuff, and I have to wait for them to give me a date.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard it. Right after New Year, coming in hot on the 3rd. Let's see if we can get.
Hey, you guys! My uncle Rick just showed up. His the pink Barbie cars. I need to jump him, so I need to let you guys go. You know.
All right.